Everyone, I'm here to share my completed August Junk Journal Challenge journal that was hosted by Raindrop Lila. If you're not following along, if you input hashtag August Junk Journal into Instagram or into YouTube, you will find all kinds of fabulous projects from the team that Lydia pulled together for this challenge. So let me show you what I've created. It is just a one signature. There are 16 pages folded, so 64 sides in this. So it's actually ended up being fairly chunky. I do have a lot in here. There's a lot of tag toppers and that kind of thing. So ultimately it's not as thick, of course, if you take everything out, and it's very workable. Right now it would be pretty hard, I think, to write in, but there we go. I have just tied this together with this narrow ribbon. And then for the cover, I have used some of just the beautiful pages from the kit on the back, and then the front I've done a little bit of collage with some of those pages. And then this was a tag, and I've just cut the top off of it and used it as my front image. I've got a little bit of lace and some sheer fabric on the spine here, and this is just a little bit of pink embroidered lace that I had that I thought went well with this. So that's the cover, and then throughout I've got my age tape and some rusted paper clips just to finish off the look. So inside here I have a baking paper pocket. This is some washi tape from Amity Bloom. I did, as I typically do when I'm starting a project, I do a collage sheet, and so this is one of the cutouts from that sheet, and I've just added some lace and some trim at the top, and I was trying to keep things fairly flat because things were getting very full. And then the other thing I've got, there's a freebie to go with this challenge. And I should say, I've used the Blessings 2 kits from Raindrop Lila's Etsy shop. So I'm going to link Lydia's Etsy shop below so you can go in and take a look. But this is one of the flowers from the freebie sheet, and I've just cut it out just as a little kind of extra journaling spot. An image from the kit, just beautiful. These images in this kit are just gorgeous. And then this is another piece from that collage sheet that I did for some journaling, and then I've got it just a little bit of vintage lace as the topper. And I just love this piece. This is a backing sheet that she has with the I believe it's the journaling cards kit, and it's got this great kind of writing, green writing on the side. So fabulous piece. This is a large journaling card from the kit that I've backed, and then I've just added some digitals in one of the tags from the kit. And this is a vintage French book page that I've added. I've done some printing on some vellum here. And then another vintage French piece. This is a digital that I've just added some lace here for a pocket. And then this is a journaling card from the kit, and I've just backed it with some vintage ledger there. And then on this side, I have, I guess I was making sure that the glue was dry. This is some sari fabric that I've used, and a little bit of trim at the bottom, and then one of the journaling cards with a little bit of tulle and some lace and a button there. And then on this side, this is part of the kit, and it is printed just on some tracing paper, and just a plain coffee dyed page here, just so that you can fully see that. So this is a great spot for journaling. And then here I've just clipped on a little scrappy pad. The video before this video was where I showed you how I made this, and other scrappy pads that will go along. This journal will be for sale, and those scrappy pads will be going with this journal. So if you watch that video, you'll see that I've added a little bit of tape to it down here, and then I just felt this space here was a little bit blah. It needed something, so I've just cut out one of the fussy cuts here to go with it, so that goes there. And then this is a bag that I have just kind of layered up some of the paper, and again, this is a tag that I've just cut down. And then another of the collage sheet I've just made into a journaling card. This is another vintage French piece. This is a bag, and I've just added one of the freebie fussy cuts to it, backed with some of this dotted tulle, and then I've just got an embossed tag here with a little bit of trim at the top, and just this beautiful piece of the digital. These kits are just absolutely gorgeous. You'll just have so much fun just kind of working through. I just really enjoyed this project. This is a piece, you know, of one of the journaling cards that I've just cut down. I backed it with a little bit of, you know, vintage ledger paper as a top tuck. And then this is from one of her floral photo kits. I can't remember what the name of it is, but if you go on to her Etsy shop, you'll see it. I just thought it went really nicely with this journal. This is a tag again that I've just cut the top off, and I've just made it into just a large journaling card. And then this is a piece of the paper from the kit that I've just cut into a large journaling spot, again backed by that great background paper that she's given us, and that all just gets tucked up there. So I love how all these layers, I think this is my favorite spread in this particular journal. I love the way this turned out. And then this is a vintage ledger page that I've added, and then I've just added one of the journaling cards as a flip out. I've just used washi tape for that, and then on the back I've added a little pocket here and a little tag for some journaling. So I guess kind of a little secret journaling space there. And then this is a vintage page that I've added, and to that I have clipped this Fairy Kisses page from the kit for some journaling space. And then this is just an envelope printable. I don't have anything in it, but I just thought it was a great spot to maybe tuck in some things. And then I love the way this vintage page, it was like this, so I just decided I would leave that kind of folded up, and it just kind of adds to the whole spread. Another pocket here. This is one of the journaling cards that I've added, and again another collage tag and a little bit of trim. So these are the kind of things that are adding a lot of bulk to this journal. I just love the way it looks though, so what the heck. A vintage spelling page, and I did add some age tape here because there were some tears in it, and I just then reinforced the spine part of it with some of the Amity Bloom washi tape here, you can see. This is a flip out that I made from an envelope. I've just collaged it. I've added a couple of butterflies here from the kit, just so that they kind of stand up. On the back, I have a little embossed pocket and another collage tag, and just some vintage paper on the back of that for journaling space. And then for the flip out, I've just added a couple of baking paper pockets. And then this is a tag from the kit, again backed. I think that's just some coffee dye paper. And then just a tag, a couple of tags from the kit. And I've just attached it with some Amity Bloom washi tape, you can see there. And then this is the envelope flap. Actually, sorry, that's not attached. What I didn't make this long enough, so I just added a little bit of washi tape there, and I really actually like the way it turned out. It kind of goes with kind of the colors that I've got in here very nicely. And then this is the envelope flap, and I've left it as a tuck spot. I've added one of the fussy cuts here at the bottom and just another collage tag. I've used some of the floral freebies throughout this journal just as tag toppers as well. Another vintage ledger here. I've got a large tool pocket with some trim at the bottom, and then I just made this tag out of one of the pages from the kit, and just added some lace and sorry ribbon and and then a button, and again a great spot for journaling. A little pocket at the bottom here, and I've just kind of got a couple of things clipped together, a great large journaling tag, and then one of the journaling cards from the kit, and I just backed it with some vintage, well, I say vintage, it's my music paper that I used when I was taking piano lessons, so it likely is vintage by now, but anyway, just some music paper on the back. Again, that vintage ledger. Here's another tag, and I just added one of the floral fussy cuts for the tag topper. And then in this little folded pocket, I've added a little one of the fussy cuts at the bottom here, and then in the back another of the tags. And then in the pocket I've got one of the tags. Now a lot of these tags are full size, a lot I have reduced in size, so you can do that depending on where you want to put them and how you want them to fit into your journal. So again, just a little tag here, a little bit of tulle and some trim at the top, and then this envelope is actually quite a bit larger than this. I've again reduced it in size, and I don't have anything in it, but I thought it was a great place to just kind of add a few bits and pieces if you wanted to. This is an embossed pocket with a bit of trim, and in this is one of the other scrappy pads that I made. You may have seen that, just with some extra journaling space here. And then it's got the pocket at the back. So that is just a coin envelope that I printed. I left the pocket open at the back and glued the scrappy pad papers to the front of the coin envelope. Goodness. And then here's another flip out on that vintage page. I've added a belly band here and a little tag, an embossed tag, and then another tag that I've just kind of added on. And then this is from the fussy cuts or one of the journaling cards perhaps, and I've just cut that out and added it because that was just kind of a white space in the middle. So I just added that, and then when I put this on, it just sits over the front, and I've just attached this journaling card with just some Amity Bloom washi tape. Here I have one of the journaling cards from the kit, this beautiful butterfly. And again, I've used that lace as, that's more cotton lace, so it's a little bit sturdier. And I just thought it really went nicely with this kit. This is a large tag that I've made. I've added one of the kit images and added some lace to the bottom as a pocket. And then I just added this little tag that I found on my desk and added one of the fussy cut flowers there. And then again, this is one of the large tags that I've just reduced in size. And so that sits just here. And that is vintage paper on the back of that. On this vintage page, I just added one of the floral fussy cuts. This is the other half of the bag, and again, one of the beautiful journaling cards. And then I've just added another large journaling card there as some journaling space. Added a bit of that aged tape as well. This is another envelope flip out. I'm sorry, for this sun, I'm filming a little bit later in the day than I had expected to, so I apologize for this sun. But anyway, on the front of the envelope, I have collaged one of the parts of one of the pages. I've attached it with some of the Amity Bloom washi tape. On the back is a large journaling spot here, and then I've made a collage here with a pocket, and then one of the journaling cards, and then another one of the tags backed by some vintage ledger page. So that tucks in there. And then in the envelope itself, I have another tag. And then, so these are actually 2 tags in the kit. And so I just backed this tag with this piece that provides some really great journaling space, and then just added the flower for the topper there. That's the rest of that tracing paper page. Another embossed pocket, another tag from the kit, and I've just added a bit of lace and trim at the top. And then getting to the back here, another pocket with one of the journaling cards just backed for some journaling space there. I just love this, it's so pretty. And then in the back, I have same image that I have on the front, but I've just reduced it and just cut out that image. An embossed tag and another tag from the kit. I think this is my favorite tag from the kit. I just love this image. So that is the journal that I made for the Raindrop Lila August Junk Journal Challenge. I hope you enjoyed that. This will be available. It will be available in my Etsy shop when this video goes up, so I will link that below, and I will also link Raindrop Lila, Lydia's Etsy shop as well, where you can go and check out her beautiful kits. And again, this kit that I used is the Blessings 2. So thanks everyone for joining me, and I will see you again soon.